This is Phase Ed Music.
J Dub White, what's up, buddy?
Just doing what we do. Blessed to be able to do what we do. Um, and again, it's a Good Friday, so good morning to everyone out there on a Good Friday. And I hope everyone's minds go to what Good Friday really is.
Well, better. You know why?
Why's that?
Because he did it for us, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, where's that organ that Jason was trying to give away so I could play it?
I think the organ he was trying to give away he got from the fellowship hall.
Well, there is one in there.
Man, you can't give anybody from Metallica just a key. You can't do it.
He ain't got no key.
He deserves a key.
Huh?
He deserves a key.
He does. Okay. All right. Well, we pulled up there yesterday, and we're doing some stuff in the building across the street, getting ready for tomorrow. And man, there was somebody just had a bag up there using all the chargers. They charging everything up outside. I don't try to look for them, see if I could help them, talk to them, but they were nowhere around. But they had battery charge. I think they were charging vape machines or something. Them batteries. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I think that would have been a good fundraiser for the church. Would have threw that on Facebook Marketplace. Got a couple dollars.
Somebody said, "Why didn't you just take the stuff?" I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna take somebody's property. Especially they could come back and bust the windows or something. If you took my vape battery.
Well, they're obviously in need if they're having to steal the power from the church.
Yeah.
Not the first time that's happened.
So I found out something yesterday. Sandra was calling the power company to figure out on this power bill at the other location and our location. And these people, the criminals at Alabama Power, the criminals.
Yes.
Dude, we could have been getting 50% off because it is a sanctuary on that meter the whole time. And they knew it's a church. They know that one's a sanctuary. They do that because there's inactivity in that building all week long. And so we're looking at almost half. So I'm going back today and I'm calling and I am going to raise immortal Cain in a Christian way. We've been there since October. They should be able to give us some kind of break.
Oh, they gonna give it. They gonna give it or they gonna get it.
They gonna get a break. God. Oh my Lord, man! Talk about you boy, man, Smelly.
Look, man, praise God. First of all, praise God. Chris was found alive. What I was excited about, man, was how many people went straight to prayer and his church gathering and all these different people praying. He was found 5 miles off the coast there out to sea in his kayak. Coast Guard found him late yesterday afternoon where a lot of people have given up hope. So I don't know the details of what happened. It got away from him, but I'd say praise God because first of all, man, he's a great dude. He's a father. He's a husband. He's a leader in that Sylacauga community. His coaching staff cuts it a little too much, but he's a great dude.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so praise God. Hey, and thank you to Matthew Cherry for keeping me updated on that.
Yeah.
He was really in tune and he found live media feeds from the sheriff's department down there that he was feeding me. Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
I watched the press conference late last night, and they've updated all that information. He was found 12 miles off the coast of Grayton Beach. My sister
Wow.
knows all about that. She knows about Grayton Beach. Um, about 7:12 last night, almost 11 hours after that dude went out on his boat to do some fishing, and didn't have a phone, didn't have anything with. I don't think he had a life jacket. I think that's what they said. No life jacket. Can you imagine what's going through the dude's mind though? When you get that far out, you get 5 miles or 10 miles, whatever it is, out. Does land become obscure? I mean, do you just
Sure.
water?
Man, he may have made it to Cuba by now.
Man,
He's so far gone. I mean, really, he's lucky because those all it took was one of those rogue waves, little bad weather, little storms, and that little kayak is done, man. Grace of God.
yeah. I mean, dude's 37 years old. I can't imagine the amount of uh, the range of emotions that have gone through his mind. Of I'm gonna be okay. I'm not gonna be okay. I'm gonna die. All of these different things. What about my kids? What about my wife? I think what's he got? 4 kids? You said 4 children?
Four. Yeah.
I mean, I cannot imagine what went through that young man's mind. Can you imagine his wife and his children and those football players and those students going through their mind? I mean, God,
Yeah. And I know that our buddy Dax, is on his coaching staff. And Dax was out in Malibu, but he was, trying to do all he could do. But the wife, the 4 kids, um, God. But you know what? Here's what I know about him. I know that brother did not panic. It's not what he does.
right?
Um, and I'm sure he had some long conversations with God.
Sure.
Um, and I know for a fact if it hadn't went the right way, he'd be worshiping King Jesus today.
Yeah,
We know where we know where his eternity lies, but I'm so thankful um, that it worked out well because he is truly one of the good ones in high school football and life in general. Need more people like Chris.
man. I'll tell you, I do. As soon as I guess Elliot told me, and then you. I mean, it was pretty much instantaneously. Elliot told me, and then a few minutes later, I'll go to my phone and pick it up and look, and you're texting me about it. Hey, man, pray for this guy. And then I asked you, I was like, dude, Elliot's like, you know him, you know him, and she said, I've heard you mention his name, and I just forget. You know me, I forget everything, and not intentionally. I can't remember stuff that I want to remember. I remember. And when you told me, dude, we spent some time with him at one of the 707s or whatever it was, and then immediately it hit me, who this young man is, and of course we were praying anyway, even didn't know him. But I hate that. But praise God. I mean, what is it? South Carolina quarterback, Alabama quarterback. Is that right?
Oh yeah. He played under Spurrier, South Carolina.
Oh wow.
Yeah, then he came back to Alabama. He's from Tuscaloosa. I think he went did he go to Hillcrest, Tuscaloosa, or American Christian, maybe? I can't remember. It all kind of runs together, but he may still hold the record for passing touchdowns in Alabama.
Really?
Duke could sling it. So again, thank you, Matthew Cherry, for keeping me updated. Very much appreciate you first watching the show and hey, Philip, you're right, man. We'll try to get him on the show.
Yeah, thought about that too.
Absolutely.
Man, Matthew Cherry's on a legit man. He's
I
all
like that guy.
love it. I love that fella. So what's going on in the white world? Excuse me, the white families. How do I say your name without being racist?
Well, you're racist, Jeff. You're from East Gadsden.
God. I mean, you have the perfect name for such a racist as you.
That still bothers me, man. Do call me racist.
It bothers me.
Hey, Kevin Moore's watching, man. He said he thinks he's from American Christian.
What's up, Kevin? Speaking of a guy that was saved by the grace of God, by not being out on that porch when that huge was a water oak that fell. I mean, that thing was massive. Man, praise God.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, when he's wearing plaid, he does look like the brawny man. That's neither here nor there. Um, hey, let's jump on this real quick. Hey, and we posted it again. I posted on my Facebook. Hey, let's go vote for King's Olive Oil Company to beat the Gadsden Mall in this Etowah County Chamber contest.
Yeah.
Look, you think local, it's King's Olive Oil. You think what they do to Broad Street, it's King's Olive Oil. You think Tina King, you think Jeff Johnson, it's King's Olive Oil, and they're going up against the Gadsden Mall. The mall? That's ridiculous. You vote King's Olive Oil, please.
Yes. Your mic keeps going out. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's on my end, I'm sure.
No, it's probably, I don't have a souped up Apple iPhone because I'm a saved Christian. Um,
Oh wow. Okay. So the Google folks, the Android people, they're sanctified. Yeah. Matter of fact, they gave all of Google and Motorola and Android off of work today for Good Friday.
but yeah, here I am
Mm-hmm. That's a lot.
working.
Jeez.
I
Things happen.
need, I need, I,
Go ahead.
maybe I need a new microphone. I need to order something.
I got you one. Did I give it to you? Well, it's here at the church. It's here. I brought it. It's here. I'll give it to you. It's here. It's got
Okay.
got your Android adapter from the USB to go to the Android.
I got this big, nice camera on my computer.
Yeah.
So I guess I could start using that, right?
Yeah, just plug the new mic in that I'm giving you.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna put that mic out here too. We'll put it in the studio today. You just come get it. It'll be in the box, or just
I'm going to receive that microphone. No, I don't have Boost Mobile Internet.
Oh my God.
Um,
Matthew Cherry is gangster. Matter of fact, he's fixing to be a legacy viewer. We're gonna pay him to watch just so he trashes you. I love it. Hey,
just because Alabama wins a huge basketball game, Matthew Cherry thinks he could talk trash to me.
come on, son.
What a great game!
You talking about every range of emotions? I went through it last night. As an organized guy, I don't want chaos. Alabama plays chaotic basketball, but it apparently gets all these other teams out of their rhythm because Alabama's not going to give you time to do anything. But they turn the ball over constantly. Think about what that game would look like if they didn't have the turnovers that they had last night. The rebounds.
How many turnovers were there? I didn't see those stats.
12 or 15, something like that.
Let me look.
Yeah, man. I mean, it was stupid. Just stupid. But
turnovers, Alabama had 10 and North Carolina had 7.
Jeez, it was chaos. It was crazy. Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And boy, oh boy, they made
Grant Nelson had a second half legendary.
Absolutely, man. He had 5 blocks. Was clutch there in the last 2-3 minutes. He was shit. God.
Well, he doesn't need that 5th block if he hits one of the free throws.
That's true. That's true.
But the dude had 24 points, 12 rebounds, an assist, and 5 blocks. And he brought an energy, man, that I guess you can only get from North Dakota. Because that's where he's from.
I guess so, man. I guess so. And it was well officiated, Matthew. I mean, it wasn't like the Grand Canyon game where it was just crazy whistles. They let the guys play. They let them. I mean, it's college basketball. You got to be able to play a little rough, man, and aggressive, and as long as you don't beat somebody's head out, or whatever. I mean, but they did. They officiated the game very well. But it was fun, man. I was super, super happy, and I'm sure I woke my wife up 3 or 4 different times, screaming and hollering and cheering and all that kind of stuff. But it was really fun, and they shut RJ down the first half, man. I mean, he was shut down. I think it was held to 6 or 8 points the first half. I mean,
Yeah, man, incredible. That's what I'm going to say. It was incredible. Anytime North Carolina loses, it's a win for me. I hate North Carolina.
yeah, man.
Hate them.
So where is the Elite Eight? Is that in Indianapolis? All of that's there. Where is that?
I didn't even look, to be honest, but I can.
Do they hold the Elite Eight in the same place they hold the Final Four? Or is that two different locations?
I think it's 2 different locations. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, while you're looking, it's going to be 73 degrees today. It's 50 right now in Rainbow City, Alabama. I like to say Rainbow City. It feels really good. I got my short britches on already. Got my T-shirt on, Pleasant Valley, but they ain't playing today, which I'm excited about. I don't want them to play. Yeah.
All right, so Alabama's going to be matched up with Clemson, and Clemson's one of the hottest teams going right now, so that should be an up and down sensational battle.
Yeah. Yeah. They pulled off a big upset. They the number 6 seed and pull off and beat number 2.
Yeah. Well, also, Illinois beat Iowa State, so that's another number 2 down. Bracket shakeup. UConn looked good. UConn did what they should do.
What they went by 23 or 20 something points.
Yeah, they won by 30.
Oh gosh. I mean, it just got way out of hand, didn't it?
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. It wasn't good.
Oh, man, my gosh. So what's the traffic looking like?
Man, and traffic is actually all good today. Spring break, less traffic, dropping kids off and whatnot. So still pay attention, keep it slow. Still some, not even really construction going on today, but just drive safely because we need you in church on Sunday.
I know that's right. Man, what about Good Friday? This Holy Week's your favorite week.
It is, man. And to think of everything that happened this week leading up to the week and what our Savior went through, knowing what he was going to go through, and still did it. It's tough not to get emotional.
Yeah.
Talking about it. But praise God, Sunday's coming, Jeff. Sunday's coming.
It is coming. I love the fact that you can't have Easter Sunday without Good Friday.
Amen.
What good is Good Friday without Easter Sunday morning? I love
Friday's disappointment, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Sunday's empty too.
I think we're singing that song Sunday.
Really? Yes.
Yeah, I think we're singing that song. What's that?
We're going to worship the first service. We're going to worship.
Yeah, man. We're going to be doing it. If y'all ain't got a church, or if you just want to look for a church, you better come on. You can come to
Even if you got a church.
At 11, or you
come see us.
Man, you got to. You got to. Hey, I told you and I were told a few days ago about.
I wasn't listening.
You were about the sports bar coming. Game
Day Live.
Yeah, Game Day, and they finally put it in that news outlet in Gadsden this morning.
Good.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty cool little deal. Trey Regazi's is the right fit, right? That building in the mall, right fit. Don't you think we need something like that?
Yeah, I don't. Far be it from me to say what we need and what we don't need, but I'll say that something not being there is an absolute waste.
Yeah.
Great location. I think the guys at the mall, I think they're trying, right? I think they're absolutely trying. It's a great location. I know they're going to put it, from my understanding, they're going to put an outside bar area. They're going to put an outside dining, a better outside dining area. Supposed to be family friendly, so I'm not sure what a family friendly sports bar looks like. I'm not sure what that is.
Probably like Buffalo Wild Wings, that kind of deal. Yeah.
Dave and Buster.
Yeah. They won't have the games like Dave and Buster's. Now I don't know if Dave and Buster's is a family friendly. That's the adult game room party.
Yeah.
I mean that's a dip.
And that's okay.
Yeah, I mean whatever. But
so yes, I'm excited that they're coming. To put that in, and let's give some credit where credit is due. John Moore, isn't he the director of what's his official title? Director of something, business development. Yeah,
Right.
he's the director of economic business and government affairs.
That's a mouthful.
And well, that's John. You know, he be talking. Uh, so congratulations to John and his team for not only helping this come together, but the other restaurants are fully coming as well. You know, we talked about Whataburger for quite some time. We've talked about Cookout for quite some time, and the tropical smoothie is coming right there. The old bank bill, the old Taco Bell.
Yeah.
So that mall area is getting swooped up. So to have those other restaurants coming, and we know Etowah County folk like to eat.
Sure they do. Sure they do.
So good job, John Moore and staff for going out. Don't let vacant buildings stay vacant.
Yeah.
I think that's very important. But what do I know?
You know a lot, Jerry. You know a lot.
I know John Moore.
Yeah, you do. I like John Moore. Hey, did you see where we had talked about 2 weeks ago about the case in New York about squatter causing that lady getting arrested for trying to put somebody out of her $1 million home or whatever it was, and do you see where gangster governor, what's his name in Florida, Ron DeSantis?
Oh yeah, DeSantis.
Go figure this law. Go figure this out. Now, how edgy is it to say if you don't own a home and it's not yours, you can't stay there and have it? How stupid is that? That in this country we live in, we got to say, if you don't own this home, you can't come take this home. And that's what Florida had to do. That's what DeSantis had to do with his legislator, is get together and say, if you don't own a home, you're out. And if you don't get out, you're going to jail.
See, if that wasn't the law, when Trent and Jeannie went on vacation, I was just going to go make myself at home and take theirs.
Yeah. Well, that'd be a good one to take. Golly.
Well, until they got home and you get a booty full of lead.
You sure would. They got all them kids, though. Them kids will be there. Ain't nobody. Their home's never empty, I'm sure.
That's true.
Yeah, man. I just don't understand the country that we live in. I mean, it is just absolutely insane. You can't say nothing anymore. You can't talk about nothing anymore. Everybody gets their stupid little baby feelings hurt, and it is just it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
Hey, what do you guys want to talk about? Mr. O'Brien, thanks for watching.
Say Diddy.
What'd you say?
I said, don't say Diddy. Diddy, Puff Daddy. Don't talk about that.
Well,
We're not allowed.
I've been watching some of that, watching some of the interviews, and it's going to get crazy.
Hey, somebody said it was a distraction. Like they went in there to get the evidence that he has against powerful people, get it out.
Makes sense.
Man.
They took a tank, Jeff, a tank.
You need to go watch Jason Whitlock's take on it. Jason Whitlock's it's just about a 15-minute, 17-minute take.
Yeah.
Listen to it or watch it.
I want to hear Jason Wilson's take on it.
You probably don't.
No, I do.
You do? Well,
yeah, because Jason don't care.
Tell him to talk about it.
Hey, I haven't heard anything from our great mayor of Rainbow City today. Did he get that NIL deal and he left?
Yeah, he did. He did. We already talked about Alabama basketball, Ray. You should have got on here with us. First thing we talked about, buddy.
Roll Tide, Ray.
I don't know if he got that NIL deal or not.
Well, all kidding aside, man, I love me some Joe Taylor.
Oh, man. I was trying to find that story where where MSNBC or NBC hired this conservative, and then they immediately fired her because the liberal anchors and all those people started flipping out that they had hired her. And I can't find her name. I'll have to find it, but they're dictating. I mean, Fox or the Blaze, they don't dictate. Glenn or Murdoch. I don't know if the Murdoch's even on it anymore, but they hire who they want to hire. I mean, you got Sean Hannity's been on there forever. He's as ultra conservative as anybody that you know. A little weird, but then you got liberal pundits on there. Nobody's freaking out that they're coming over there. I don't understand where that's. Well, that'll get me labeled. I'm not gonna talk about it. Never mind.
I'm going to take a Mac Butler quote, Jeff. Living life upside down.
It really is. It really is. Hey, did you see the news on the Gadsden State? Your boy, that they did they secure the funding to get
For the AD there?
yeah, to get the field built?
I think so. Yeah, I think they got it, man. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, we saw that what 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. We saw the drawings in his office, and man, we were like, dude, walked out like if they can get that built, that's a game changer for Gadsden State when it comes to their baseball and softball programs.
They will. Yeah, that's gonna help recruiting big time, bro.
Sure,
That's
is.
big time, next level.
And they start their
Yeah, I
softball.
saw something. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Jeff. The Gadsden City Council reduces IDA's rent at the venue too.
Saw that by $1,000, I think.
Yeah.
7,000 square feet. I think
That's a lot.
how big that place is, and they're paying $3,000 a month. But they're bringing in business, right?
Apparently.
I mean, I guess
Apparently.
restaurants for sure.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I ain't mad at it.
You know, let's be fair. When Sherman was mayor and he was bringing in all these restaurants, people were flipping out about restaurants, and it shows you what side was flipping out about restaurants because ain't nobody flipping out about restaurants. Everybody's excited about them. It's pretty fun. I like restaurants personally.
Just look at me. I should be a spokesperson for a restaurant.
God. Woo!
Hey, Atala's got a new restaurant.
They do. I saw that. What's the name of it?
Is that Wing and Thing or Wing Box? Wing Box, right? It's opening the new Magic Burger location. I mean, the old Magic Burger. You know nothing about this.
I know about it. You mean you say the Magic, like where Jason's place was?
Yeah.
The shack? Okay.
Yeah, the carry out only location.
So he's not doing that?
I think he is, isn't he?
Jason's doing this business?
Jason's involved in a ton of business.
Wow.
Let's see if I can find it though.
Well, we hadn't talked to him in many months, so we don't know if it's him or not. Bring my key back, man.
And your ties.
Yeah. Or you could, hey, Jason, you could donate that big camper. Give you a big old tax write-off on it. Hallelujah. Talk about that, Jerry.
I can't talk about that.
You can't talk about it. Man, this thing is blowing up. This barge thing is just absolutely going crazy.
Yeah.
I just
and it should.
It's nuts.
Hey, it's called the Wing Box, Jeff.
Oh.
The Wing Box. And it's got Jason Dodd written all over it. I don't know that to be true, but it looks like it does. So, I've been eating his wings for a long time. So, it's going to be a carry-out location, the Wing Box Express. It's going to start April the 2nd in Atala. They'll be open 11 to 7. Right there, 215 Gilbert's Ferry Road in Atala.
You just cut his commercial for him. He's going to clip it out and put some background music to it, and there's his commercial.
I've been doing commercials for him for a long time.
Yeah, but he ain't paid you for them.
He can pay me in wings.
That's right. Wings. I'd like to know if that's really Jason, though. Seriously, I would like to know.
I'm looking at the menu. It's Jason.
What's the standing giveaway?
Oh, lemon pepper wing. His lemon pepper wings. Stupid, but so look, he's got a lunch combo. I'm gonna give you prices, Jeff, because that's what we do. We're a full service morning show here, right? That's what we do.
Yeah.
Lunch combo $9.95, Jeff. That's a burger, fry and a drink, or you get 6 wings of fry and a drink, or 3 tenders of fry and a drink for only $9.95 plus tax. That's sensational.
That's not bad at all.
They got chicken sandwiches, chicken salad, garden salad, barbecue potato, $13.95.
When does this open? Is
That'd
it
be,
open?
so it better be a big old potato.
Is it already open?
April 2nd.
You said they got
Hey,
a stuffed baked potato?
they got a loaded baked potato, barbecue potato. So it's chicken or pork with barbecue sauce, cheese on top of a baked potato for $13.95.
Dude, do you remember when we used to go to Bama Barbecue at the foot of the mountain in
Yes.
Alabama City, and we could get a loaded barbecue for like $7.99, and it was the biggest barbecue potato, the biggest potato you've ever seen. We didn't know where he got those potatoes from.
That's true. And we brought our drinks with us, so we didn't need one. So you can also get traditional wings, 100 for $99. $100 for 100 wings. That's the deal, babe.
Lord help us.
They got boneless wings, which I call chicken nuggets.
You
Little
call
chick.
you call boneless wing chicken nuggets?
That's what they are, bro. They're a chicken nugget.
So, are you a flats guy or are you a?
I'm a flats guy.
Me too. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Dude,
Don't get it wrong. I'll eat them all.
yeah. Have you ever seen Blake Matthews eat chicken wings?
He saves them for later.
It's the greatest and most terrifying experience I've ever been a part of. He can tear them up. And by the way, he's the one that taught me. I watched him one day. We were doing a football game a few years back, and I guess maybe Jason brought wings up. I guess that's probably who it was. Or you bought them, or he got them somewhere. And dude, the way he puts that thing in there and twists that thing and pop out, it's gone, nothing but bone.
And he comes out smiling.
I mean, great stuff, man. All right, so we'll have to go over there and give that a shot one of these days.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
What else? Hey, so Matthew Cherry says that that Chris is doing an interview on Fox 6 News right now.
Oh, good.
So I have to go back and try to look at that a little later.
That's good.
What else is going on in the world y'all want to talk about? Hey, Scott said he's going to provide free chips for Jason Dodd's new restaurant.
Free chips?
Okay, I may have just made that up.
I think you did. I think you made it up. Oh, I'm looking at Rosenthal's new article.
Ken Rosenthal?
Yeah, he's talking about the Braves. They don't have many weaknesses, but for his money, they've got the best roster assembled. But he thinks that, let's see, he don't know about the rotation.
What?
Yeah, I don't see. Ken Rosenthal's kind of, to me, like schizophrenic. Let's see what he says here. Biggest concern is health, which is valid. It says he says Max Fried has had several minor injuries over his career. Blisters, missed several months last season with elbow discomfort. Then Chris Sale, who hasn't stayed healthy over an entire season in 5 years. So, I mean, that could be valid. So that's one thing.
Yeah, I think he's looking for clicks.
You think Rosenthal?
Yeah,
Is he a Yankee or a Mets guy?
I think he's a Red Sox guy. Isn't he?
Okay, yeah.
I can't remember, but he's down on sale because he was with Boston. He's bringing him in. The movement on his ball right now is crazy.
Different, isn't it?
Hey, you guys get your first game today? Well, what time you play?
First pitch is at 2:08, I believe. I will be home, and I told the family, I said, I will be in this chair starting at 2:00, and I will not be moving unless I want to until 3 hours later. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see the quad father, see his new pitch, see how often he throws it, and can he throw it for
Yeah.
strikeouts. So we'll see.
Man, my New York Yankees had a a great team victory. Come from behind, battled, gritty, um, and Juan Soto with a freaking hose from right field for a play at the plate, which was really sealed the game. So, 1-0 against the arch enemy Houston. So it's going to be interesting. Nestor Cortez got lit up early, settled down, got him through 5, and we just made plays. Right? It was nothing. We had one home run. Cabrera blasted one, but then it was just little ball, hit
Yeah.
by pitch, stolen bases, those kind of things. Man, it's a great day to be a Yankee.
Are you guys off today? Take a day off and then play the next 2
No,
weeks,
no, we got four straight.
and then you're off.
Yeah.
The Braves.
Then we
Now,
come back to
go ahead.
no. So then we come back and get our home opener in New York.
The first couple weeks of the season, there's usually a couple off days. Every 7 days or so, you get. Braves now are going to play 19 straight. 19 days out of the next 20 days, they'll play 19 games. So
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Matthew, we're all about the Major League Baseball opening yesterday.
Dude, fired up. I went in a
Hey,
while.
can we post, Jeff? Can you repost the Etowah Chamber Pick'em contest so we can get everyone pushing to please vote for King's Olive Oil?
Yeah, let me see if I can do that. While you're talking, see if I can put it in the
I don't
comment.
have nothing to talk about. Let's just sit here in silence and all judge Jeff for not doing this quick enough.
Nope.
Hey, what else you guys want to talk about? Hey, what kind of guests you guys want on next week?
I want somebody that's going to bring.
I got one. Man, hey, I got one lined up, dog.
Who is that?
Brandon Booker.
Brandon Booker.
Yeah, man, I love me some Brandon Booker, man. Huh?
You mean Coach Booker?
Yeah, Coach Booker.
Heck yeah, man.
He's going to be talking about his new position as the defensive line coach for the Panthers of Southside.
So he's going to Southside.
Yeah.
So tell me, why is he not? Did he coach this past year at Etowah?
At Etowah. Yeah. He's been back home at Etowah for the last few years, and Teddy Whitmire's talking trash. That's what we expect. That's what we expect from somebody from Fife.
Teddy, are you a Red Sox fan? Yep. Because I used to be a Red Sox fan, and then I realized if I fell asleep on any trip with Jerry, I'd get stabbed. So I just kind of backed off. I still privately cheer for him, but I mean, if you think the Yankees are trash, you got to be a Red Sox fan, right? Or a Houston fan.
I'm not continuing the show till I find out what team Teddy roots for.
If he says Red Sox, can y'all be friends anymore?
No.
I didn't think so. Please say Red Sox, dude.
Because when I sneak up behind Teddy, he's a Braves fan. It's okay.
Oh, hey, yeah, you okay?
Teddy said he's such a Braves fan that's why he likes Boston. He was a Boston Brave fan. He goes way back. That's what it was.
Teddy's so young, he don't remember the 1982 Braves.
He is young, man. Hey, Teddy, how's workouts going, man? Are we seeing improvements? Are we seeing increases? Are we getting faster, bigger, stronger?
Ooh, strong.
Man, I know the track team at Coosa has been doing work.
Hey, how are they doing? The baseball team doing down in Gulf Shores? Didn't they go down there and play in that tournament?
Yeah, they are. I'm not exactly sure how they're doing. I know that Coach will have them locked in and ready to go when they get back because it's serious. It's about making playoffs at that point. So,
Yeah.
That's a good question, Matthew Chair. Jeff, I'll let you open with this one.
Let me look at the question. Hold on. I just saw it pop up. I I'm not so certain, Matthew, that he stole that money. I think it was something. I think it was a free pass. If we're talking about opinions, I think that it was. Here you go. Like Jerry said yesterday, you got to have that money. If you're going to bet that kind of money, you've got to have that liquid available, and it be provable. We're past the break your legs day, so I think there's more to this story um, than that. But he brings so much money to MLB, and they're so
Yeah.
corrupt the head office now. I think it doesn't matter. They're going to pin it on this kid or this man, and he did it. It was against the rules, right? I mean, it's not right. You can't do it, but let it be for everybody. You know, I don't know. What's your thoughts, though?
Well, I know here with the with the bookies that I'm familiar with in Etowah County and surrounding areas, they're not above the break your leg days.
But they're also not extending you um, seven-figure line of credit.
A couple of them could.
They're not going to because they realize
Couple of
to us they better make you better make sure
Oh no. Not to
don't make
us.
somebody like Joe Taylor making that bet that's got that money that can cover it,
Joe could do it, but
not an interpreter that makes what 375, 400,000 a year.
something like that. Yeah, it's I don't think Otani is free in this.
No, no.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you said, bring Pete Rose back. Let,
Absolutely. Yeah,
and
he may have bet on baseball, but P Rose didn't throw no baseball games. Too
no,
competitive, wants to win too much.
what he say? I bet on myself every time.
He did. He did.
He did.
You know, I need an autographed Kusa jersey to hang on my wall back here, Jeff.
What do you want on it?
I don't know who's the greatest player to ever play at Kusa. Real talk,
Ever?
football. Yeah.
Ever? I, the most recognized, or you mean the one
No,
that is
who
most
is
recognized?
the greatest high school football player to ever play at Kusa Christian?
Well, there were some dark years where I didn't pay attention to Kusa's stuff at all, but most of those
Neither
years
did Kusa.
they were playing 8-man football during that time. Um, I mean, you would have a hard argument not saying Cleto Bryant because of uh, the numbers, the sheer numbers, but then you put a leadership role on there. The guy's a leader. He does things the right way. I mean, obviously, he was raised that way.
Yeah.
But is he a teenager? Sure, he's a teenager, and those types of things. But I know you want me to say Pat Ferguson, and I probably would go with that as a running back. I don't know if there's anybody that I've seen put on the uniform at Coosa or any 1 to 3A school, 1 to 2A school that ran the ball like Pat Ferguson. He was just different. He could run you over, but he could, leave you shoeless and laying, crying, sucking your thumb because he juked you out of your shorts. Um, but then you got a linebacker that I think probably the most physical guy that I've ever seen play football is Neil Birchfield. He a freak back there, but I would have to go with Cleo Bryant if I'm looking at the overall scheme of things because he can run the ball, catch the ball, he can play on the defensive side of the ball. He can do just about. You put him anywhere, he could play it. And I don't know if Pat could do that. He probably could have, but uh, overall, probably Cleat from what I've seen at Coosa. Not
Well,
that's.
from my understanding, I'm sorry.
I'm not discounting anybody else. There's a
No,
lot
no,
of
no, no.
athletes, but he does everything, and everything that he does very, very well. So
Well, I think he's the only two-time All-State player in the history of Coosa Christian.
yeah, yeah,
Back-to-back All-State. So I think you have to, and Ferguson has to be mentioned. There's no
sure,
question. Ferguson has to be mentioned. Birchfield has to be mentioned. Um, it's tough for me not to say Cleat.
yeah, me too. That's who I went with.
Yeah. So, hey, why don't we do this? Hey, why don't we put out a poll?
Okay,
Maybe we'll do it next week because it's holiday week here. Let's see if we can do a poll to find out who everyone thinks the best football player at every high school in Etowah County was.
Oh,
Obviously, it's subjective, right? It's
sure.
you think the old Gadsden High School, and we won't lump that in with Gadsden City. We'll let Gadsden City by itself because they've had some tremendous athletes in and of itself.
Sure.
Should be interesting, right? Should be interesting.
We'll have to come up with how to phrase that and how to put that poll
Yeah.
out there. Because you got people, dude, you got Freddie Wagan, you got history of, you got Efren Macon, you got, you and I think probably the best
Yeah.
back ever.
The only athlete to me that I put on Efren's level is Eddie Hayes. Eddie Hayes, you probably don't really know him. He's an Etowah guy. Couldn't get out of his own way.
Yeah.
One of those kids. Man, when you talking about an athlete can do it all, tremendous. Eddie Hayes was up there with Efren.
Eddie Hayes. Seems like
Yeah.
I've heard, but I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, name from the past. Yeah, Cleat's a dog, Scott. No question.
Oh yeah, man.
No question.
But you look at Cleat too, though. I mean, his build. If we're going to stick there for a minute, his build is he's solid as a rock, but he's not a massive guy. He's just I don't know. He's built different, right? I mean, he gets hit, delivers blows that are punishing, and then just pops right back up and and does the next thing just as well as he did the play before. So I don't know.
But let's just look at that Coosa defense for a second. I mean, really, let's have a conversation. It's spring training football wise for a lot of the country. I know colleges, so we're into that. So let's talk just a little Coosa football. You look, how many teams have a Zayden Franklin right up front? That you have a Radley Mays, two sophomores going to be juniors up front, banging, right? You have Eli, bruh, and you have number 10. I know you love him. That's our guy. Just the defense is sick, and it's going to be better than last year, I think. That's neither here nor there. Hey, but here's what I'll say about Cleat. My last thing about Cleat, Jeff. In the words of Fat Perez, he got that dog in him.
Yeah, he got that dog in him. Oh man, did you see where LeBron James is starting his own podcast?
Oh yeah, DJ Mackey. Yeah, Mackey for sure. Look, that's one. Is it going to be called Receding Hairline Flop Podcast?
I think it's going to be Flopcast.
Yeah.
But
I've lost all respect for him. Once he stated for himself that he is bigger than basketball. Yeah, man, I got nothing for LeBron.
Yeah, me neither. Did you see?
I'm not taking away from how great a basketball player he is.
Oh, he's great, man. He's great. He's a flop master, and he's good. He can play. He travels, and they've adjusted the rules in NBA because of LeBron James, I believe. As far as the traveling rule, I mean, he takes 132 steps and changes pivot feet all day long, feet all day long, and it's all good. But have you seen all these different things since you had read the list of people that are associated with P Diddy, and
yeah,
have you seen the Shannon Sharp things that are out there right now? Oh man, just go back and watch.
No.
It. Yeah, one of them said, "We should have known. No grown man calls himself Shay Shay." So. Oh my gosh! But his podcast is blowing.
Yeah, Scott. DJ Mackey's a dog too, no question.
Yeah, man. You don't you dare get these Coosa people started. That look what you already started. See what you started. These Coosa folks, boy, they are believers, and I love it. I wish all the fans were like that.
Man, what's not to believe in?
I know. And here's the thing: they're not jumping on a bandwagon. This is something that people need to understand about Coosa. These people been around Coosa. These people have bought into Coosa. These
Oh
people
yeah,
are they bleed Kevin Stevens, Coosa Blue, whichever color that is. Um, that's what these people are, man. But then you got other people that are bandwagon folks. I'm watching. We're gonna have to fix your internet.
yeah.
I've got you on YouTube as well up on the big screen, and I don't know what's going on. I don't really know. My wife
Hey,
is texting.
don't forget Kate Mickler.
Yeah. Oh, now, man,
Mickler.
what you know about Mickler?
Man,
Ball.
I know that I don't want to hit me. Hey, maybe we'll have to do another test through the computer, Jeff, and I don't know what's going on. I got the highest possible Xfinity internet.
Well, it's not like that all the time at all. It's not like that all the time. So, do you think? Let's finish it out this way. Do you think LeBron James' first guest is going to be Draymond Green?
No, no.
That would be great.
It's not going to be Michael Jordan either.
They would fight. Can you imagine? Dude, what if he did have Michael Jordan on as a first guest and Michael agreed to go do it?
Mike would. Mike's the GOAT.
How great would that be? I'm in on that.
I still wouldn't watch it because it's. How about Boston doing work? Celtics. Woo.
Oh my gosh. Matter of fact, I was reading some stuff on Boston and Larry Bird just a minute ago, so I caught some of their.
Hey, they did lose last night. They lost last night to your Hawks, by the way.
How was that possible?
They lose by 1 in overtime.
Oh, well, then there you go.
I don't think Jason Tatum. I don't think he had a great game last night. Normally he does.
Did he play the majority of the game, or he played just a little bit of the game?
No. I mean, he scored 31 points.
Right.
To be fair, but Boston is 57-16 on the year.
Yeah, I see. I mean, they're legit, man. Winning. So that's what a winning percentage of almost 800 or something like that. I mean, that's a
It's stupid good. The Hawks are 34-39.
Yeah. Well, did you expect anything different? Huh?
Hey, it's baseball season in Atlanta.
Is anybody watching the Hawks at all? I mean, they can't get to 500, and you're a pitiful organization. They need to just fire everybody in the front office, and so do the Mavericks. They need to fire everybody in the front office and do something totally different. It's just sorry. I get a little frustrated when we talk about my two teams because you like to make fun
Sorry,
of
buddy.
my two teams. So
Well, I'm gonna let you close this out on a positive note, Jeff. I want you to give the full First Church invitation Easter Sunday, this Sunday. Jeff, I'll leave it to you, man.
First Church, Rainbow City, First Church of Tala. Rainbow City, 3867 Rainbow Drive, 9 a.m. service, full service. 11 o'clock, 416 6th Avenue Southwest in Attala, right behind Jim Glover Stadium. We want you to come and worship with us. I promise you, you're not going to be disappointed. The best worship team in the state, in this county for sure. I'm not kidding. The best worship team you will ever see or experience. So come and listen. I know everybody that listens, a lot of you got churches, but if you don't have a church, or if you have a church and you're not going to church, slip in to one of those. I promise you, you'll be loved just for who you are. It doesn't matter what you wear. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter anything. Just come to church and you'll be loved just for who you are. You come to start trouble, we have people to take care of that. But we want you to just come, man, and worship the Lord and bring your family. We got something for everybody. And it's just It's great, man. One of my favorite things to do is go worship with our praise team on Sunday mornings, and if I could do that and just go home, I'm good. So it's gonna be awesome.
It is, man.
Give your invitation, and we're out.
That's it, man. You guys come worship with us. It's going to be amazing. The coffee game is on point, man. Just a friendly church, and I hope you guys have an